Grayer on Larry Johnson down inside.
Almost losing it was Curry. Bogues gets it back. Only 6 seconds left to shoot it. And it belongs to Milwaukee.
See, Larry Johnson is telling Muggsy Bogues, come to me on the other side. Grayer is playing behind me, and he's smaller. I can take him.
We have had a turnover per minute in this game. 48 of them, 24 for each team. A minute 13 to go. Moses Malone over Gaddison. No. Rebound out deep to Lohaus.
I'd go right back at Moses. No way can Gaddison stop him from down inside.
And a full timeout is going to be taken here.
Style of play is going to help them in January and February. If they do not lose any key guys to injuries, you know, they're going to have a chance to win some games.
Well, here we go. 20 seconds left on the shot clock as Grayer gets it into Humphries. Grayer around Johnson, out to Robertson. He gets around Curry, back to Grayer. The shot is short. Rebound, Gaddison.
Great defense. The big thing now for Milwaukee is not to foul. All right, the big thing for Charlotte is to run some time, and they're keeping two offensive players above the foul line, so they're playing three-man basketball on the right side of the floor. Look
down
inside.
To 6 seconds left to shoot it. Stolen by Robertson.
Look out.
And he'll be fouled from behind by Reed.
Okay, now. This is interesting. Now, you're going to see it. Watch Robertson play the passing lane to the top of your screen. Great steal. That's his game. Now they come down and they foul from behind. That is an automatic two-shot foul. Now, in that situation, if the referees thought that they were trying to injure the player, okay, you could get the ball on the side in this situation, but they did not feel that way.
Robertson, 4 out of 5 at the free throw line. Will have 2 opportunities here to put Milwaukee back on top.
Now, with 28 seconds to go, Charlotte has 2 full timeouts remaining.
He missed the first one. The best he can do now is tie it up. Brakowski checks back in for Milwaukee.
That's an interesting move. What they're looking for is more quickness and another good defender up front, size-wise, so that Larry Johnson cannot post like he was posting Jeff Grayer at the other end.
He missed them both.
But remember now, you do not have to foul because you could get the ball back with about 4 or 5 seconds.
We've got about a 3-second differential on the shot clock and the game clock. 13 seconds now on the shot clock.
Very smart. They're opening up the floor. They're going to tell Muggsy Bogues to go and take them pick and roll.
5 seconds to shoot it. Gaddison. Yes! Gaddison has 11. Charlotte leads by 3. Milwaukee will use their final timeout.
It's only fitting that the bench gets it done here tonight. Just a great distribution of the ball by Bogues to the top of the circle and Larry Johnson on the baseline. Have some outstanding three-point shooters. You have Humphries, Ellis, Lohaus, and Robertson. 4 guys that can make the shot, and even Brakowski can take the shot. Now, excellent timeout. Very smart move by Alan Bristow. He was looking at the formation to see what the Bucks would do. Now, you know the game is going to come off the last shot. Now, this is where philosophy comes in. A lot of guys do not like fouling the shooter before he gets the shot off. Some guys don't like that. They think that he might get fouled and make the shot. It could be a 4-point play. Other people say that in this situation, switch on all crosses of offensive players. As soon as the guy gets the basketball, foul the man and force them to go to the foul shot. Make the first foul shot to make it a 2-point game, and let's see if they have a play that can get them a 2-point shot off of a missed foul shot. I would much rather do the latter. I would much rather make you show me that you can make the foul shot, and then if you did, let me see your play.
Well, we'll see. The wheels are turning, believe me, on both sides of the court right now. It is 111-108, Charlotte up by 3. Want to remind you that Hubie and I will be back with you on Tuesday night from Chicago, the Detroit Pistons and the Chicago Bulls, 8 o'clock Eastern time.
Now remember, in this situation right now, timeout-wise, Milwaukee, no timeouts. The inbound passer is so key in this situation. Now you must be careful defensively that you do not run away from the inbound passer when he passes it in, because they'll come right back to him and he would be standing all by himself.
Milwaukee tonight 0 for 4 from three-point territory. Charlotte's 3 for 6, all three of theirs made by Del Curry. And here we go. Lowhouse going to take the three-point basket. He drains it.
Now, this will be interesting to see if now listen, that was some shot by Lowhouse. Right? That was a prayer. He banked the shot in. Well, he banked the shot in, Pete. Now, remember what we just got finished saying? See, Jackie Neese is saying that there's one second left, I think. Maybe here now. Are they going to put a second back on the clock?
Well, there's still 1.2 seconds showing on the 24-second clock. The clock high upstairs had ticked off to 0, but there is 1.2 seconds left, according to the officials. Milwaukee complaining. They think that the clock ran out.
Now, just watch this now. See, they do not switch. Now, here's Lowhouse right at the three-point line. His man is away from that. The foul should have happened right there. Instead, he lets him shoot the Hail Mary shot, knocks it in, and you can see there was definitely over 1 second left on that replay.
So 1.2 seconds remain. We are tied at 111.
Now, which philosophy do you like? Let the guy shoot the shot, okay? Or do you foul the guy, do not allow him to get the shot off, and force him into making the foul and the two? You see?
You got to foul him, because that was almost a 4-point play. The man almost got to Lowhouse in time to foul him.
Didn't you like the way Lowhouse released that? It looked like he was coming over the top with a high, hard fastball, Pete.
And he banked it in. He hasn't missed a field goal attempt tonight. He just hit the biggest one of the night. He has 13 points. We are tied at 111. The Hornets will have the ball.
Milwaukee has 2 timeouts left. It was a great timeout by Del Harris. He moved the ball a half court with 33-9, say 34 seconds ago. He wants to get a shot off because he wants maybe 2 for 1. Because if he gets it off with about 28, 29 seconds, no matter what Charlotte does, he knows that he will have the last possession of the ball game.
And how about this for shooting? Milwaukee went 14 for 19 from the field in the fourth quarter. They're 4 for 4 in overtime. They have made 18 of their last 23 field goal attempts.
Oh, this is great here now. They took them right out of their set.
18 seconds on the shot clock.
Great defense by Charlotte. Excellent defense.
12 seconds on the shot clock.
Plenty of time.
And a timeout's going to be taken here by the Bucks. We have got 18.3 seconds remaining in overtime. 9 seconds left in the shot clock. Milwaukee still up 124, 122 in overtime. We'll be back. It's been some battle tonight at the Charlotte Coliseum. Milwaukee currently leading at 124, 122. They have the ball. 9 seconds left in the shot clock. 18.3 seconds left in the game. Fred Hickman, Hannah Storm also standing by, coming up with Inside the NBA here on TNT. That follows this telecast. And don't forget, right after the game, we go back to our Atlanta studios. Excerpts from the Magic Johnson interview on the Arsenio Hall show tonight.
Now, Milwaukee has 1 timeout remaining. You know that if you're Charlotte, you cannot afford a foul in this situation. They did an excellent job defensively last time by not playing the guy out of bounds, and they were using Newman to help out on people coming to the ball.
It'll be inbounded by Grayer, and it comes to Humphries.
High pick and roll.
Back to Malone. Moses Malone. This time it doesn't go. Battle for the rebound. Pulled away by Gaddison. Gaddison gets it over to Muggsy Bogues. Here it comes to Curry for 3. Wouldn't go. Rebound pulled away by Humphries. Fouled by Bogues with only a half second to go in the overtime. And that 3-point basket effort by Del Curry. He's hit 3 of them, remember, tonight. This time it didn't go, and it looks like it's going to be a hard-earned victory for Milwaukee and a very, very tough loss for Charlotte.
Now there's philosophy right there. The shot was taken. Charlotte rebounded the ball. They had 2 timeouts left. In that last huddle, Alan Brislow probably told his ball club, we are not calling a timeout. If they shoot and miss,
we are fast breaking and we are going to allow the game to flow. And they got a good shot. That was he was right on the money. That ball right from where we were sitting, I thought it was in, Pete. I really did.
Well, now they've added 0.3 of a second to the clock, so there's just under a second now. 0.8 seconds showing on the clock. Jay Humphries, who was 7 for 7 from the free throw line tonight, made 2 clutch free throws earlier in this overtime period. That's his first miss.
Now they're still in this now. Now remember, as soon as they catch the basketball, I mean, hopefully Humphries will make this. A lot of guys right now would deliberately miss the ball, miss the basket. See, because
Humphries has 16.
now, right now, by making that shot, you allow Charlotte to call timeout, move the ball a half court, and now they're going to have a chance at a three-point shot.
So Milwaukee leading Charlotte, under a second to go. What will the Hornets do now, Jimmy?
Well, first you got a timeout, so they have one left. Now the other factor is this, is that the ball, you've got to catch it and shoot it. You do not have the luxury of making a catch and putting it down on the floor. You do not have the luxury of catching it and passing it to someone else. So right now, whoever catches this ball must shoot the basketball. Now their big three-point shooters are Curry, naturally, but Johnny Newman is excellent. Rex Chapman takes a lot and doesn't make them, but he takes them. So it'll be interesting to see what happens.
Well, he's going to inbounds the ball. Rex Chapman is.
You've got to go all over the passer because he is not a big guy. They have put a 6'10" guy, Roberts, on the ball. This is going to be a very difficult pass for Chapman to make.
The Hornets have made 3 three-point baskets tonight, all of them by Curry. This is the desperation shot at the buzzer. It will not go, and the Milwaukee Bucks, coming from a 14-point deficit in the second.